Welcome to the USL Pro Weekend Preview. My name is Dave Wagner. Very pleased to be joined by Jake Edwards this week. Jake, we had an exciting week in USL Pro. We had some midweek games this week. Starting off with last night, the Rochester Rhinos went out west and played the LA Galaxy 2 and got a huge 2-1 victory. Now, the Rhinos are going to continue their trip this weekend, and they're going to go to Arizona United, who fell to Dayton 2-1 last night. What do the Rhinos need to do to keep that form going and possibly make this a 6-point weekend?
Yeah, it's been so far a great result against the Galaxy. Tough place to go and get points. Galaxy are having a great season so far, so that's a massive statement of intent for the Rhinos, for the organisation, for the team. Bob Lilly's doing a fantastic job, very organised, strong at the back, conceding, I think, probably the fewer goals than everybody or most teams in the league. So if they can get 4 or 6 points out of this, it's a fantastic weekend for them. You know, if they're in the playoffs now, but if they're pushing on, they've got to beat the teams around them. So they've achieved that with the Galaxy. Slightly towards the other end of the table with Arizona, who are a very difficult team to beat, and they're on the ascendancy too. So, you know, they've got the goals, they've got the stingy back four, they've got everything they need to get a result there, but it'll be a tough place to go. It'll be a tough team, and certainly Arizona will be looking to bounce back from the Dayton result.
Indeed. Great week for the Rhinos so far, bouncing back from a tough loss last weekend to Pittsburgh. Now, Pittsburgh went back and took a step back this week. They lost to Harrisburg 3-1, and those two sides will actually meet again this weekend in Harrisburg. Going into this matchup, Harrisburg's in a good spot right now. They want to keep moving up the table. They're just outside that playoff picture. I think it was really big last night for Harrisburg. Some of their key offensive players were all involved. You have Akra and McLaughlin. They were involved in the scoring last night. What does Harrisburg need to do to get another win this weekend?
Keep scoring. Easy. You know, and that's the hardest thing to do. Keep to score, and they've solved that problem. You know, we say they had a slow start to the season, but since then they've just been scoring and scoring. They've really found the scoring touch, and the goals are coming in from all angles. So, you know, that's all they can do. It's a peculiarity of the schedule that they're facing the same team back to back, and Pittsburgh are just in one of those funks right now. You know, we thought they were climbing out of it. They've gone back a bit. Can they, can they pick themselves up? Can the interim coach get the boys together and get that result? But it's a tough place to go. A lot of teams have gone there and dropped points down at Harrisburg. Yeah,
we talked about the importance for Harrisburg for some of their big key offensive players to get on the board, get scoring, and have some consistency. Harrisburg found that last night. Can they do it again this weekend? Now let's move to our last one, Wilmington and Richmond. Great battle here. You have two teams. They only each have one loss on the season, both in the playoff picture right now. Should be a fantastic match. What are you expecting out of this one?
Yeah, this is a really interesting matchup. This is a great opportunity for Wilmington. You know, Richmond are in a good vein of form right now. They're just trying to solidify their place in the top. But the real opportunity in this game is for Wilmington. They've got games in hand on the teams around them. They need to beat the teams above them if they're going to really maintain that position in the playoff. But at least push forward. I mean, if they win all the games in hand, they could be competing for the first place. So this is a huge opportunity for Wilmington. I think it's going to be a high quality game. Lots to play for. There'll be a lot of goals there. This is one you need to tune in and watch.
Indeed, always a tough place to go on the road to Richmond. We'll be watching this weekend. We hope you watch as well on YouTube. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook as well. But for now, that's all from me, David, and for Jake. Thanks for joining us.